I want to bring in now Market Rebellion and co-founder Jon Najarian. So apparently 50 Cent is buying a whole lot of VIX. By the way, full disclosure, Jon sent this over to us last night. The VIX is up, 20% today. So already someone's making a ton of money. And these are you find this stuff and you pick up on the trail.
Yes, sir. And the reason that he or she are known as 50 Cent, because we don't know whether or not it's a man or a woman. All we know is that they usually buy about 50 cent level of options. So in other words, if they pay $1.50, they sell $1 against it. So they're only putting about 50 cents to work. And then they get triple, quadruple, or 10x that number when the market makes a big move. They've been betting on that, Charles, as you can see here, basically since the Valentine's Day,
right,
on a really big downward move in the market. We're getting that today, and they're making bank.
So the kind of move, though, that this person is known to make, you're looking for a spike, maybe like that deal that when the Bank of Japan raised rates, that kind of parabolic spike real soon.
Yep, and the timing is usually within a week to 10 days when, again, 50 Cent jumps in here. So it's worth following them when they make that kind of a move. And I say they again because I don't know who it is.
The strategy of buying $1.50 worth and selling $1 worth, or this sort of hedging strategy, would you encourage everyone to use something like that?
I would, because it takes down the amount of capital you've got at risk. It takes down time decay, or theta,
right,
as options traders call it. So I think it's a smart way to trade. Whoever this trader is, they really know the markets, and they have great timing when it comes to big spikes in volatility.
All right, speaking of great timing, again, you sent this to us last night. Energy at one point was the only sector up. I can't vouch for it now since I've been on TV, but these are some big-time calls happening in the energy sector.
Yeah, people are betting out into the next month, out into April, end of March, April, and May. National Oil Well Varco, BP, Halliburton, Peabody Energy, which is, more or less coal, and then the Spider oil and gas play. Those are all bets that energy prices are going up, and people are going to be putting more money into energy stocks, just like with 50 Cent.
Do you incorporate charts as well? Like would you take an oil chart and say, break out at 82 or something? I mean, do you also do that with, because I know you guys have your strategy. Everyone, the book is a bestseller. And is that part of it, incorporating some chart work with that as well?
I think it's smart to do that, Charles, because then resistance levels up on top or support levels down below, and being able to trade that range is what it's all about, really.
I had one of the best market technicians on the street, Urian Timmer. He's a historian and a market technician. Been with Fidelity 30 years. I love his work. Don't always understand it, but love it.
Yeah.
But he talked about gold earlier in the show, and a lot of folks have jumped on the gold bandwagon. What I think is intriguing about this gold rally is that the retail investor has mostly set it out. And if they start to come in, that might give it even an extra boost. And you're seeing already some serious call buying.
Yeah, massive call buying in silver, which is the SLV ETF, as well as the Spider Gold Trust and GDX, which is gold miners. So people are betting that this goes significantly higher. You just had Dylan on with Bitcoin and so forth. I think the same sort of people that buy gold tend to be a little bit older, and the younger folks are all going for Bitcoin.
Right.
Both of them, though, look like they're on a good trajectory.
Right. And the same value proposition. Fiat currency, no good. Get out of it. Find some real money or feel real value. So I got less than a minute to go.
Okay.
On the gold, I gave up on some gold miners. But historically, the gold miners should actually be moving even more. Would you look at any of those individual names?
I absolutely would. And Helka, HL, AU, any of these plays on the individual name. The reason that many people go for these bigger things like the ETFs is because they want to spread the risk around, rather than just having all the risk on one name or two names.
My man. Good stuff, as usual. We always learn something when you're here. All right, folks, listen, it's a pretty rough day in the market, an hour to go.